Hello and welcome to IMS 2026 in Boston. My name is Navneet Kataria and I'm the Director of Marketing at Anritsu. And we are very happy to announce that we have released our latest and greatest generation of next generation VNA platform, which we are calling it as Tensor. This Tensor VNA comes with a lot of advantages on the hardware and on software. So I'll probably walk you through different capabilities that we have. We are calling it as Tensor VNA. It goes from 10 megahertz to 26.5 gigahertz and 10 megahertz to 43.5 gigahertz. But talking about the setup and the hardware capabilities that we have, this box comes with a very unique architecture where we have one source per port, and each source has two receivers as well, which basically means you have, for a 4-port unit, you have 4 sources and 8 independent receivers. We also provide access to sources and receivers, and that gives a lot of freedom to our customers to configure the sources and the receivers wherever you would like. So since it has 4 sources, you could potentially do 4 gain compression measurements on 4 mixers, or you could do two-tone measurements on 2 amplifiers almost at the same go. And that is what we are showcasing here right now. As I told you, we are using port 1 and port 3. Those are the 2 sources. We are combining them together through an external combiner right now, but it's not mandatory to use the external combiner. We can just use the coupler and have the 2 tones coming out from port 1. And this is our amplifier. And on the screen, as you can see, for these 2 ports, we are using this half of the screen, and we are making a gain compression measurement at CW frequency. And just to emphasize that this is the world's first VNA that can do multi-frequency gain compression as well, which basically means we are doing a 2-dimensional sweep, which is in frequency and in power. And at each and every frequency point, it's plotting the gain compression. The third one is doing the 2-tone OIP3, IIP3 intercept points, as you know, the tone power asymmetry. And then the 4th trace here is the IMD measurement on the spectrum view. So we are using these 2 ports for one amplifier, and we are using these 2 ports for the second amplifier as well. As far as the hardware architecture is concerned, as I said, 4 ports, 4 sources, we have 8 receivers. And the thing that differentiates this product from anybody else in the market is we have 2 LOs inside. And those 2 LOs, all the receivers, all the sources are all coherent in nature. That's why we can do vector mixer measurements as well, which was very, very difficult to do, or is in fact today also very, very difficult to do with any other VNA in the world. We can do 2 vector mixer measurements in one go, and we can also do multi-stage frequency converters as well with this unique hardware architecture that we have. As you can see at the bottom of here, we also have some test ports, RF, IF, LO. That is where we actually can combine any of our own millimeter wave modules to extend the frequencies right up to 220 gigahertz. And also we can attach VDI, OML, Eravant, any third-party module for the waveguide. So you will see that this is a very, very unique architecture, and you do not need any external test sets for any sort of capabilities, whether it's frequency extension, whether it's increasing the number of ports. A 26.5 gigahertz can be upgraded to a 43.5 gigahertz. You can upgrade the sources, the loops, etc. So this is a very unique instrument. Along with that, I also wanted to highlight that we are also very proud to introduce the world's first 4-port 43.5 gigahertz automatic calibration kit. Today in the industry, the 4-port version is only available with a 26.5 gigahertz frequency, but Anritsu is proud to announce a 4-port 43.5 gigahertz. And the reason why this is very important is because not only the VNA is extremely fast in sweeping speed, we have a specification of 6 microseconds per point, which is the world's fastest VNA in the world. But you combine that with reducing your calibration time with a 4-port Altai-Cal as well. So this is the capability of our latest and greatest Tensor VNA. And if you have more questions, feel free to write down an email to me at navneet.kataria@anritsu.com. Thank you very much.